morning. Good morning. So,
Get off me.
what? I'm not on you. So anyhow, we got some things. Jamie, what are you doing today?
I'm getting my new tires balanced.
Your new time balance?
My new tires balanced.
Oh, I got Jamie some new tires, some Black Friday tires for the Explorer, and she needs them balanced because they freaking charge you like $18 to mount, and then like if you bought them off Walmart.com Black Friday, it would be like $80 to freaking mount and balance. Obviously, we have a mount thing at the shop. We have a balancer, but it doesn't really, I don't really trust it. But if you have like a Sam's Club membership, it's $15 and they'll balance them all. So we mounted them, take them over there, they balance them, $15. Jamie could go get some grocery shop. What are you doing? Are you mad?
He's waiting for some breakfast.
Oh, some pancakes? Am I in the wrong spot? I just wanted to sit next. I was looking at this seat earlier. So we got a couple things that I got to do today. I have a little to-do list that I got to fill out. I also have a freaking spreadsheet on my computer that is about a mile long on things that we need to do. But I got my 110 octane. Look at that dirty look she just gave me. We have some MotionAuto mug we sold a couple years ago. Should probably bring it back.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, sorry. What do you want me to do? You want to move over here? All right, sorry. What are you doing? What are you doing today? You gonna color a picture? She don't know.
Too early for her.
It is too early. I gotta send some numbers for the t-shirts. So we have, for the giveaway for the Evo, we have a bunch of things that are in stock, out of stock, some stuff that have oversold. The last giveaway with the RSX, everything was pretty good as far as the numbers wise, because we had stock of, I think it was like 8 or 9 different t-shirts, you know, like the S14 tee, the Supra tee, Civic tee, not a Civic tee. We had like the High Vis Mountain tee, like the Line tee. You know, we just had a bunch of t-shirts that were actually in stock, but so everything got shipped out pretty quick. Whereas this giveaway, we kind of started it out sooner, so there isn't as much stuff in stock. But I don't necessarily want to print, you know, like 100 of each shirt design for like 16 designs, because then we're looking at like 1,600 t-shirts that are going to be, you know, they'll be in stock. So that's a decent amount of money, you know, just to sit there for it to sell, you know, over the course of the next couple months or whatever. So I got to figure out the numbers for that. So I got to do some spreadsheeting. And then we have a lot of stuff we got to do on the trailer at the shop too. The 48-foot gooseneck, we're preparing to go to PRI. So that's one thing. There's a lot of things for that. We got to prep engines, prep engine stands. I'm helping Ben from Artec and Herman from PRP. Kind of, they're shipping stuff to me, and I'm going to help them transport and do stuff at PRI. And then after that, I believe we might be going a little bit further south for another thing. So kind of preparing some things for that. Didn't really do much Black Friday shopping. Did you buy anything on Black Friday? Oh, she's giving me the look. Lucy got a haircut. Can you see Lucy over there? Man, the wide angle is crazy. Lucy! She don't even care. She's just sitting over there. Jamie, what else do I gotta do? I gotta figure out what we're doing with this video right here. If this is gonna go on the Trevor Jameson vlog channel, or if this is gonna go on the... Is that my pancake? Is that for me? Mommy, did you make me a pancake?
No, I didn't. Would you like one?
I'll have a pancake.
You waiting for one?
Decide if this video is gonna go on on MotionAuto TV, or if this is going to go on the Trevor Jameson vlog channel. Maybe we'll rip one on the MotionAuto, and then if people like the longer format of a daily thing.
I miss you.
Do you think that's? I mean, that's one thing I was going to kind of chat about once I got in the truck, but I guess we can talk about it now. Like, I'm not really in. Like, I feel like I'm not even a YouTuber anymore. Like, with the channel the way it is and the things that we're doing, it's just like all I am is like a business manager just trying to do things with. Sometimes we pick up the camera and film stuff, but like I feel like I'm not really. Nobody sits down and we don't really talk. Yeah, no, like I'm just a freaking business manager now instead of like a YouTuber car builder. Like I feel like I don't even touch the cars anymore, which is kind of sad. But we're gonna try to do that a little bit more and trying out maybe a slightly different form. Do you want me to?
Oh, I just cut it up for you.
You cut. Is it warm?
Yeah, I didn't even. It's
just like I'm a kid. Look at that. I got my pancake cut up like I'm a freaking kid. That was, I really like that. Just like I'm a kid.
Got the mom touch.
Yeah, Jamie's she's a real mom over there. Look at her.
Don't go over here.
Look at that. She's got a list right there. She's gonna go shopping today. We have been attempting to be gluten-free for how long?
For over a year, maybe.
Probably over a year. Thanksgiving is pretty tough because people just sneak flour and everything. It's like sugar. People just sneak it everywhere. But JB makes these pretty good gluten-free pancakes. Kids like them. Carson, you gonna eat them or are you gonna wait till that thing's not pointing at you? She's staring it down right now. I'm gonna eat my pancake and see you guys in the truck. Good morning, Charles.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Hey, Eric just got done finishing the Evos and doing what he was doing with that, and he was wondering if you wanted him to undercoat the underside of the RX. He's got it all messed up.
I need to weld that piece in there. If he
is
wants
there
to,
anything else?
if he wants to prep that and get it ready for me to weld it when I get there, and then after that we'll spray it with some of the undercoat and stuff and go from there.
Okay, cool. And then I'm just kind of making reels or.
I like the reels. Let's get some schedules, some posts scheduled, or if you need to go like shoot different photos of the Evo, if you can take it, that would probably be good. We'll talk about it when I get there. I'm getting ready to head there now, so maybe take it in the junkyard.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting another call. Hold on.
Wait.
Hello.
Hey Trevor, it's Rana.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, couple of things. The booth paint.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, yep.
Bye. Always stuff. It seems like it's always stuff. So, beard care routine. I have some of this. It's Amish beard oil. I just get it at Walmart, because that's where you get everything. Oh, fuck. Oh, goodness. It's not good. So, hands, decent amount. If you have a little sprayer, like 10. But basically, you want to get it in the beard, but massage it on the skin, because that's where you get the itch. And then your hands are coated with it. Sometimes I'll stick that in my hair just because I freaking wear a hat anyhow, and I usually get a shower every day, so it doesn't really get too oily. Wash the hands. Hot hair dryer is essential on high heat. Can't believe I freaking spilled all my damn beard oil like that. That was $1 of beard oil. Hot hair dryer and a roller brush. So what you do is, you see how this thing is like the little flat tip. Doesn't really have to have the flat tip, but flat tip, it helps. So high heat, slow moving air, and then I cover the back of this thing to make it hotter. And so if you heat it, and you stretch and pull. So basically, like, you roll the brush to where it's not like getting caught, and you just pull down, and that seems like that works. That's pretty much the beard. See how it's like straight and long, but I'm thinking about freaking chopping this thing to like right there. The crazy thing is I could probably take 3-4 inches off of this thing, and you guys wouldn't even notice because I wear a black shirt. So like you can't, it just kind of blends in all the time. So look at that. You can't even really see it, but if I chopped it to here and wore a white shirt, everybody would be like, where'd your beard go, buddy? We gotta get in the truck. We gotta get going. Good morning. Oh, jeez, she's upset. The dog's, she's awake. How you doing, Jamie?
Good.
Jamie built me a link tree.
Yeah.
Kid was eating a pancake. She's drinking a little bit of water. We got the other kid over here. You ready to see this? Carson, what are you building? What are you building? Oh, jeez. Alright, it's late. What time is it? It's freaking 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock and we got some stuff to do. I was looking at Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday deals on tires on TireStreets.com. They got some freaking deals on some stuff. Yeah, all I know is we're freaking late and I gotta get going. So headed into the shop, just kind of decided, you know, obviously I think that a lot of automotive YouTubers right now, I think just YouTube in general is just, everybody's fighting, you know, not fighting, but trying to adapt, you know. It's, obviously I've been doing YouTube for 12 years, you know, and at the end of the day, like YouTube is what kind of pays the bills, or at least the things from YouTube is what leads to paying the bills, whether it's, you know, building cars or the promotions or brand deals and stuff like that. And so at the end of the day, like views are, you know, they're like the lubrication of life for a YouTuber, you know, for the most part, unless they establish a brand, build a business, a company, and then YouTube is like a bonus. Whereas, you know, YouTube has always been kind of the top thing. And things have, you know, they kind of trickle down from there. It's like, okay, if we get good views on videos, then we could build a car and not lose money because we're using the money, or, you know, we're getting good deals on the parts from sponsors or whatever. And then if you sell the car, you don't lose money. And then the ad rev in between, then you kind of pay for stuff. Same thing with the giveaways. You know, if you build a giveaway car, and then you don't have to pay to advertise it, like on Facebook and stuff like that, because the views just naturally, you know, push the, you know, the eyeballs to your website or whatever, which hopefully equals sales, which hopefully equal money. But man, right now, like, it's just, there's been so much, you know, of like, even for me, and that's why this video is a little bit longer of a format, because what do we do, you know? Because like painting a car, it took me 2 years to build the Supra, and I think there's like 40 plus videos of it, and I feel like people were really connected to that car. Whereas, like, for example, this last giveaway car that we just built, the Evo, it was in the background for a month getting worked on, you know, like just, you know, pulling it apart. Obviously we weren't working on it 8 hours a day, but it was like, you know, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm not really working on it, but my guys are working on it, and it got done. But imagine if I just went to the shop every day and we filmed, you know, actually working on it, you know, kind of slowed down the process, explain it, instead of having a 10-minute video that gets 20,000 views or 40,000 views or whatever of us, you know, restoring this car, painting this car. Imagine if we had, you know, 4 or 5 videos where it was just a little bit more. So I think that, you know, I kind of got a little bit stuck in the whole like formula, you know, like almost like the Mr. Beast. You know, obviously I'm on YouTube, you watch those things, it's like how Mr. Beast has changed YouTube or whatever, and it's like short attention spans. How do you keep people engaged? How do you not waste their time with a video? But I feel like almost to a certain extent, like I have lost my connection with the channel, because now it's like
almost filmed to a certain extent like a YouTube, like a TV show. You know, it's like, all right, turn on the camera, and here we are. We're talking. We're, you know, you got to bring the energy. You're doing the other stuff, but there's just so much more that goes on behind the scenes now, as far as like managing the business, that I feel like I haven't even really had a chance to be good, you know, at being a YouTuber and like documenting the process of what we're doing. And then, you know, instead of me really working on the cars, I feel like I haven't really even touched them as much as obviously as I used to, you know, because it used to be pretty much me. So yeah, little bit of a chat on the way into the shop. Also, my truck tricky bugs me because certain cruise control doesn't work, ABS lights are on, backup camera doesn't work, so I'm debating on what I should do with this thing. But we'll get to the shop and we'll get this thing fixed up, and not this thing. We're gonna start working on some things and go from there. What's that? Ooh, Paul. This is, if you guys are wondering, this is Eric. He's that guy that was walking by when we needed help installing coilovers on this thing.
He's kind of never left.
Well, he keeps coming back, and I keep paying him, so nice.
Works out.
I guess it works out good. It's been freaking really cold here. Last night was 15 degrees. Today's, I think it's supposed to be like 40. Tomorrow's gonna be like 60. Got a bunch of engine stands that we need to paint. The winner for the RSX giveaway is gonna be here on the 1st. We took down the drive shaft, painted it, and then we need to do throw some undercoating on this thing on the RSX. The RSX kind of just got backburnered for a little while. Basically, since the day that the giveaway ended, we dropped it off at True Focus. They did a test fit of a different fuel cell with the OEM hanger underneath there. And so we dropped it off there when we went to SEMA. That's crazy. That's already been almost a freaking month since we've been at SEMA. But dropped it off there. They tested the new fuel cell in it, so that way their production model's ready to go. And then we basically picked it up, drove it straight to the shop, and we haven't touched it since then. It's just like sat over here. And normally after we're done with the giveaway cars, we try to like just not mess with them, just because I feel like they're not mine. I feel like it's like a customer car. So buttoning up a couple things on this thing. This thing is pretty good. It needs a windshield. That's what we need to do. I just texted my guy about that right now. And then the wagon needs a little bit of help. Everything honestly just needs a little bit of help around here. But right now, what time is it? I've been here for a little bit. Me and Charles have been talking about emails and stuff. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
What are we
goes by.
What are we gonna finish? What are we gonna finish today?
What are we gonna do today? That's the question I feel like I ask you every day.
What are we gonna do? Well, the question, there's a lot of things. There's a laundry list of probably about 100 things if you could think about it, things that we need to do. But what one makes the most sense to do? As of right now, giveaway winners coming for the RSX very soon. So we need to get an alignment on it. We need to
Maybe that's what we could do today. Is go like take the cars to get aligned.
We could take all the cars to get aligned.
Literally, like we have 3 or 4 of them that need aligned.
Well, 2, this and that.
And that's never been.
I don't have a 3-car trailer, but I guess
we can
I guess that one
that has registration. That has registration. You could trailer that. Like we're fine.
We're ready to rip. Also, I think we just need to finish up some loose ends on this thing. We'll do that. So I have some more stuff here in the shop. This is my paint can rack. If you can't tell, but I think that guy right there is some weld-through primer. What does that say? Weld-through primer. How you doing? And that one might be good to go. Maybe we'll heat it up in the sun and see how that's doing. Fire up the old HTP Pro Pulse 2020. No, 220. It's an amazing welder. That's the guy. So weld through primer is ready to rip. Here, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Oh, actually, hold on. It comes out really fast. Really fast. So you gotta move fast. Cause it's fire hoses. You don't want it to like be too much, you know? Look how fast it's like you're spraying it out of a paint gun.
It smells great too.
It smells like it's gonna hurt us. That goes on fast. Look, it already looks like it almost wants to run over there. That's not good. Okay, that's good. I think that's covered. Maybe we'll hit it a little bit more right there. Weld through primer. Good stuff.
For this outside.
We'll paint that outside. Are you ready for the paint? I'll let you get that one. You do it. See how good. Not too much. We also have this heavy-bodied seam sealer right here that we got in like a bundle of stuff a long time. I think this whole thing, how much do you think this is? 200 bucks?
Jesus.
It's probably 200 bucks. A whole can of 3M heavy-bodied seam sealer. Dwell time 4 minutes, work time 6 minutes, paint time 15 minutes, cure time an hour. So we could paint this thing in 15 minutes. That's exactly what we need. We don't have the gun for this. Did you look up at the gun online? How much was it? Probably really expensive, but like we have the tips, and I think that we're gonna try to just spoon this out and then, you know, kind of wipe this. We'll probably tape around the area, wipe it a little bit, or we could just use that other seam sealer that we used before, but it was kind of runny. But we don't have that gun to like mess with, you know, we don't have the right way. So if we were gonna do it, we'd have to spoon it out, mix it on a board like body filler, and then apply it with a spreader, which is fine because, you know, I mean, that's within the realm of things that we could do. But I like it because it's heavy bodied, so it would stay up a little bit longer. Non-sagging, non-flowing, no shrinkage, cracking. Use with 3M dynamic mixing nozzle extension. It's crazy. It has like a thing in there that twists. So when you put the tip on there, it's like a socket or like an extension. And then the gun, when it's probably extending out, it actually spins in the tip. So it's like mixing it as it goes through the tip, that's pretty interesting. I don't know. Like, it would be cool if we were like a body shop, you know, and we could justify having a $500, you know.
600 bucks.
Is that what it was? It's probably more than that. I thought your uncle owned a body shop. Let's just go over there and borrow everything.
Wait, bro.
I'm the uncle with a body shop. I'm the uncle with a body shop. That we're gonna let this stuff dry and catch up with you. So batteries disconnected. What? Right? Yep. Batteries disconnected. Weld it. If you guys haven't seen my reel that we uploaded on the Instagram, I think it has 15 million views. Does it have 15 million or is it 8 million views on the rod knock prank with the IS-300? You want to weld it?
I'll do it.
What if it turns out so he's not a welder. Eric's not a welder. He's not a welder yet.
I'm the guy.
He's not a welder yet. He will be, but not yet. How about this? I'll take this moment to teach. I'll teach and show, okay? We'll get you learned. Hello.
Hi, this is Cindy calling about the new self-employed plans now offered through United Health. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. How you doing?
Okay, so the purpose of the call today is to inform you that United now offers an excellent health.
Wow, did you hear that? There was like it's like a roulette wheel of like a call center where they literally just call everybody, and then if you answer and you say something, it like gives it a pause, so that way, you know, I mean, imagine a call center. Well, it just like probably pops up like, oh, we got a live one, you know, and then they answer the phone and they're like, hey, we're either that, or I felt like that was almost even another thing. Like the call centers, I feel like are getting better, especially the scam call centers. Because like, how do you imagine trying to scam somebody, but you had to pay people to try and scam people? You know how much that costs to pay people to try and scam people? And then if they're on the phone all day, you know, like wasting their time because people are too smart, but then, or people just don't answer. Imagine all the dials you could get in with a freaking computer. They're
I feel
getting,
like they're scamming everybody, so they're doing good business.
well, they might be. Where's the, we don't know where they're at. We lost my welding gloves. Those were the good gloves too. Really think about it though. Like if you were trying to scam people, but you had to pay people to scam people. I mean, they're either going to be from another country, which as soon as you answer the phone and somebody from another country is like, they have a different accent, you're like, why is this guy freaking calling me about a healthcare, you know? Whereas this, you know, that sounded like an American woman, and it was probably a, the scam through rate on the website, we have a click-through rate, how many people click on ads and stuff. On that, they probably have a scam through rate on their thing. So whenever I'm welding, I always put this thing on my head, because if you're welding above your head, have you ever welded above your head and you get stuff in your hair and it just freaking out? God, split. We got some people playing with some tannerite around here. You ready? All right, close my eyes. Turn it on. This is my pawn shop welding helmet from a long time ago. Welding helmet. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Pawn shop welding helmet. This is my original welding jacket from when I took welding classes when I was in high school, college welding classes. I'm a certified welder. The nice thing about this is it doesn't get on your arms, you don't burn your hoodie, and you don't burn your hair. That's a nice plate that you welded. Looks, it fits in there nice. Take me a minute to finish welding this. Catch up with you guys in a bit. We're rolling. What do you think of them welds? Touch them.
Jesus.
God. At least invite us down there if you're doing that.
Okay, so I think the viewers need to know.
They probably heard it. They seen us flinch. We have a Mustang. Okay, we have a car. So the property, private property, and sometimes people they go and they shoot at friends and things. Not our friend, but like the owners. It's loud and it sounds like, and they've done it to us 4 times.
4
already.
times today. How many more do we think we're gonna get?
We'll get a couple.
I came out here and put a mic on for a reason. We'll kind of set the camera back up real quick, but something just clicked for me, and the reason we're filming this style of video, right? Obviously, like, we want to be more real with you guys, and we want to be more like authentic to the actual viewers, but something that just kind of clicked to me is people have obviously the short attention span. There's that group of people that has the short attention span, the TikTok kids, that kind of stuff. So, but then you also have a resurgence of people who watch content like Twitch. And Twitch is the longest form you can get. Mm-hmm. It's live. So there's no editing, there's no cutting it down. It's very, very, very real. When people are sitting there and they watch Twitch streamers for 6 hours a day, they're not always engaged, but they're always interested. And so I think that kind of makes sense to me, where this longer format of video, it might be something along the lines of like a Twitch stream, and you're going after the people who have the attention span of Twitch stream.
It's almost refreshing to a certain extent, because I found myself watching videos similar to this over the past, couple, days or whatever. And I'm just like, man, that is way more entertaining than almost a Mr. Beast video. Because like with the Mr. Beast video, they're doing it. They're so purposeful with every second of it that I feel like it loses, it loses its authenticity, and the fact that they're doing something, and it's, obviously it's working, but I feel like that is almost kind of hurt us. Yeah. In the fact that we painted that Evo, it took us 3 weeks, and it was a 3-minute section of a video, of another video. And that was a whole paint job. Like, I could have taught you guys so much and just showcased just this and how you do that. And I could have showed Eric how to do it. It was a whole process. It could have been learning for everybody. And it's like, okay, I've painted plenty of cars, but like, this one was different. They're all different, and like, I'm a little bit, I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point, you know, because it's like, obviously it's not sustainable to work on a car for 3 weeks, pay for the shop rent, pay for the employees, pay for everything, and then upload a video and get 20,000 views. That
get paid maybe $300 for the video.
Yeah, you know, so like that doesn't make sense. But imagine if we had 10 videos of that process, potentially, maybe like this, and, you know, then maybe it broke even, or it made sense, or people learned something. They were more connected. They felt, you know, connected to me or the car, or now they have the confidence to go out and work on their own car instead of watching us paint it in 3 minutes. And they're like, I can't do that. And I feel like that's what my videos used to be, was a lot of showing the process. It was a lot of me talking. It was a lot of me rambling. And like, I felt like that's when
it was good.
There was more connection. I think that, you know, there's potential for more views if you do super mega viral things, but how sustainable is that? And that's also not me.
So there was another YouTube channel that I just came across recently, and I just now made the connection when you said that. I don't know what you said, but it made the connection. It's a very Sam Sulek-esque video, but it's about dogs. It's this husband-wife couple. They go to rescue shelters and they just help rescue dogs. And they're just like, they have residencies at these shelters, and they're like, you know, whatever. But their videos just like this, where he's going and talking about the dog. He'll sit there with the camera on a tripod with a mic on and just sit there and talk.
Well, and I kind of like that, you know, it shows you a little bit more of the day.
I sat there watching for an hour and a half on one video and didn't even realize it was an hour and a half.
Imagine like the feeling that you had after watching that for an hour and a half versus scrolling on TikTok for an hour and a half. It's different.
It is different.
On TikTok, it's like you don't care one bit about anything that you've seen. Maybe the 3 days later, you're like, there was
this one video.
I watched this meme and it was good, and I want to show you, but I didn't care enough to save it or send it, whatever. Whereas I feel like this is deep, you know, shows the process, whatever. So,
yeah, I don't want to drag this clip out any longer, but I just thought I'd make that point that, like, I like kind of what we're doing, you know?
I mean, I like what we're doing.
Each person subscribes for their own reason, and they're subscribed. They're going to want to watch whatever you have to put out.
Yeah.
Well, here's another question. Maybe I got something I want to discuss with you guys on the ride home. For right now, we got to get back to work.
Yeah.
So now it's time for this heavy-bodied seam sealer right here. But the problem is we don't have this gun in order to do this. But there's these tips right here. See right there? So we could peel these guys off. This is just like a cap. And then we need to figure out how we're going to get it off. Well, how we're going to spooge it out. That's the biggest question. How do we get it out evenly? Because this is obviously hardened. You know, it has hardener and it has the other stuff. I've been saving this. Oh, you smell it? Give it a sniff. I have my body filler onion board right here with this. This is going to be our how we're going to disperse. You think, should we go sideways like that? There's pistons in there, so we can't like squeeze those too hard, or else it's not going to want to move. So we have this. Should we stick this guy on there? Now the question is, how do we push it? So we obviously have this little Craftsman guy. Technically, if we get like 2 sockets, so to speak, we could kind of stick them. Honestly, we almost need 2 of these, and then we just need to squeeze them together. You know, like we put a socket in here and a socket right there, and then we both just squeeze, and then it'll eventually, or we just do one side at a time. What do you think of that? That's good, right?
So it's JB Weld.
It kind of is like JB Weld's. So now this side. Just let me know when you think it's even. What do you think of that?
Something bad.
Non-sagging. Okay. Oh, that's good stuff. I hope. So we have a 4-minute work time, so we gotta go. It just looks like tar. All right, that's good. We're sending it. I don't care. Where else do you want to do? There's hair. I'm gonna let you do this one, and you spread it where you want to, and I'm gonna spread it where I want to. I'll do this guy back here.
Probably get some Cyber Monday deals before they're over. Memory card and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Okay, so it's starting to thicken up, so if you got anything you gotta do, hurry up. It gets thick quick. You think we need to do like that in there? We can make some more.
Get lip basher.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, you ready for a spray?
Ready.
Watch your eyeballs. Oh, it's like, I thought it was gonna be black.
What is it?
Well, it's kind of,
Brown?
it kind of looks like, you know what it looks like?
Looks like clear, and that's just.
Looks doo-doo brown. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. The first spray. Okay, so spraying the bottom of this guy with some undercoating. We got the good stuff, the 3M. Man, that looks nice. Like it's like a nice blend. It almost looks like a truck bed liner, but it's like nicer. Oh. That's beautiful. Look, it's forgiving. You spray a little bit extra, and you know what it does? It just fizzles for a minute.
Coagulates.
Is that what you would call that?
Yeah.
A little coagulation. Man, that is beautiful.
That's the good stuff.
This is I think this can was 20-some buck. So the winner of this car, he's in New Jersey. And you know what they do in New Jersey? Do you know what cars do in New Jersey? They rust. That is nice. Like, I like everything about that. Makes me want to do more.
But that smell makes you want to do more too, huh?
Makes me want to do more, save more, and do more. I feel like that's like a Home Depot freaking. I feel like you deserve to give it a little spray. He wanted to. Look at him. Look at him. He's excited.
I want to do the whole other half.
You want to do the rest? Go ahead. So that is our custom tranny tunnel. This is the piece that we welded up. It's pretty much ready to put the drive shaft in there. That thing looks brand new. Eric got that all painted up after we had to have it, you know, re-extended. But yeah, this car is it's a good car. All right, so next thing, exhaust, right? What are you doing? Do you need some help?
Exercise.
Exercise? You were just staring at the weld when I was welding. Did you know that you were staring at the weld without? Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
It was like 1 second.
Do I need to lose? Well, this is crooked. Is it on good?
It's on good.
Is it on perfect?
Great.
So now, okay, close over here. How is it over there?
Perfect.
Oh, geez, it's in reverse. You need some help? You know, I really like this 1/4 inch non-fuel Milwaukee. So, you know what we got to do now? We have to do the exhaust hangers. I like the 1/4 inch. There's just, it feels like you're not ruining stuff. It feels like you're a precision craftsman when you're using 1/4 inch stuff versus if you're using like 3/8, it's like you're kind of like caveman, you know? Like when you're using 1/4 inch stuff on a car, it feels like you're like a watch, like you're a watch builder, you know? It feels just nice. That's it. What'd you do with the exhaust hangers? Oh, you're jacking with them already? Nice. Okay. Where's this one go?
And that is good with that bolt. But you wanted
Well, so we could
weld.
we could shave. We could shave that. Like, you know, we could cut this to whatever length. So like that is like almost, that's too much right there. it almost needs like a twist. I do like that. You know, I mean, the other option is too is we could always come off of that with a little bracket and then, you know, go up to it. I just want it to like line up to a spot and just bolt in. Here you go. I just want it to just like go like right there and then just be like the perfect bolt location, you know. I feel like if we just did one right here, we would be doing good. Like even right there, we could just weld that on and then put, well, or we make it shorter, but we could do a nutsert, or we could just do it into that 10 mil bolt head right there. So we just trim this down until it's nice, right?
I like how you had it right here.
But then we got to put a nutsert. I mean, I guess we could just drill a hole and put a nutsert. I mean, that we're capable. We have the technology. Call the dogs.
Yeah, I like that spot.
I mean, that does look beautiful. All right, where's the welder?
Wait.
Oh, here at the shop we have a heater. It's an oil burning heater, and it's loud. So you take a look at that thing right there.
Where's the oil on that?
That's what makes all the ruckus. Yeah.
That's awesome.
How did you think we got heat?
I didn't know it was from oil.
Yeah, that's all the waste oil. There's like 300 gallons of waste oil in there right now. So it's like free heat depending on what you're... Well, bring it on in. We'll just burn it. It's got to be clean though. Oh. Ah.
Nice.
See if it fits. Oh, you already have one. Ah.
This is so close.
Ah.
Give it a little more. Cookie crumbles.
I'm gonna grab this thing. Squeeze. Harder. Wait, yeah, there you go. Put it all in there. Put all the sack. If you have any, put it in. Put it in there.
Yeah, come on.
That's good. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and TIG this on the car. Battery's disconnected. It's been disconnected, so we're just gonna get this. I wonder, maybe we should pull it down. You got a little hot. That makes that good, and it still has a little bushing right there, so I like that. Yeah, I think we need to pull it down and finish it. Finish it. Finish him.
I want it.
Wow.
Barely cheap. Looks like it.
Yeah, spell beautiful. Spell beautiful for us right now. Spell it.
A-E.
Keep going.
Beautiful.
Spell it. Spell beautiful.
Oh.
What was that? Did you just get a nut on your face?
Pause.
About beautiful. Go ahead and spell it again.
T-E-A-U. Beautiful.
You hold that. I'll wiggle it. Oh my goodness! Now it's off. It's completely out here. Let me help. That's it right there. Whew. All right, boys. It is freaking cold. 25 degrees. It was 44 today at the shop. So it actually wasn't bad when you're standing out in the sun. Headed home, 6 o'clock. I have a little bit more of a schedule. Man, I almost backed into my other trailer. I don't have a backup camera. This truck spent so much money, so much time to like swap all the 2022 interior stuff in here, and it's absolutely sick. Like 95% of the stuff works other than backup camera, cruise control, and my ABS light's on and an airbag light is on because incompatible things. One of the main things I told you I was going to talk to you about the truck. Where does this content live? Obviously, MotionAuto TV. When I initially started the channel in 2010, freaking almost 13 years ago. Insane that I've been with this channel for 13 years. I would say since 2016, it's been full time. Like as soon as I got the Supra and we had the momentum and we started getting views, it was like, okay, cool, I'm a freaking YouTuber now. Before, it was kind of like upload a video here and there. Obviously, MotionAuto TV, television was the idea, episodes, things. Not necessarily like a daily vlog or a day in the life of Trevor. And I think there's value to both. I have a second channel that I started a couple years ago, which is the Trevor Jameson YouTube channel, obviously, because I'm freaking Trevor Jameson. And I think that this is something that I would like to do on there. Obviously, I like building cars. I like the episodes. I want to put out episodes where they could actually, if they want to watch me work on a car in 15 minutes and not watch me, cook breakfast in the morning. And not saying that that's what I'm going to do, but like the long format, the nitty gritty, the more stuff, like that's kind of what I want to do as well. Like it's something that I enjoy doing, more of documenting instead of like creating. I feel like that's one thing that we've been doing more so with the channel, is trying to create episodes, build projects that we think that you guys are going to want to watch and do the other stuff. And I think it's tough, because if we were getting, let's say, millions of views on an episode, I think that is something that it's possible. We could take 2 weeks and put it into an episode if it got the views. But the problem is, if we put that much time and effort into something, an episode that we currently upload, I would love to say that I'm going to upload a video tomorrow and it's going to get 1 million views, but if you look back at the last year of the channel, is it gonna? The chances are probably not, and that sucks because there's so much potential in this. And I think that, with the Supra video that we did a long time ago, it got 27 million views and we gained 200,000 subscribers from that video alone. And I think we're dealing with an algorithm on my channel that is, it's based upon videos that I don't produce, which is 10-minute Supra videos, restoring cars in 10 minutes. There's months and weeks that go into being able to getting a car done to where you're at the level to where you can actually put out an episode like that. And I've put out a couple of them, and some of them done well, some of them haven't done that great, but that's one. I like them both. Like I wish the YouTube channel was a little bit more sustainable as it is, because of what I've done with the channel, we kind of leveled everything up. You know, we got a shop, we got employees, I got Charles as a filmer, editor, and all this other stuff, and that comes with a huge cost, you know, just monthly overhead. And I feel like that's one thing that I've just turned into, is just a business manager now, is just how do I run this business but also not lose out on YouTube, you know? And I don't want to give up YouTube, I want to keep doing it. And so I think like the transition for me that makes sense is document what we're doing on the Trevor Jameson channel and upload episodes like we've been doing. Maybe not try and do 2 or 3 videos a week, but do them once a week. MotionAuto TV Monday, like it used to be. Upload 1 MotionAuto video a week, and then 2 to 3 videos, long form, vlog style, documenting on the Trevor Jameson channel, and not try to go after big views and viral videos on that channel. I just want to earn a solid base of viewers that come back over and over again. And that's what I think, you know, we lost a little bit of that by, you know, obviously audience growing up, other amazing creators on the platform, you know, that, you know, everybody is competing for your attention at the end of the day. And because that's what, you know, attention pays the bills, you know, that's one of the forms of currency, is just views, eyeballs, you know, because Google, they convert that attention into dollars in the form of advertising, charging people to advertise on the videos. As a creator, we try to convert that, because the ad rev doesn't pay enough into, you know, conversions on our website for merchandise giveaways, you know, parts sales on MotionAuto Performance, in the form of brand deals, that brand deals reach out and, you know, they want to advertise, they see value in the audience and the views on the video. At the end of the day, it's a business. It has to, you know, make money, and trying to be sustainable is, you know, the kind of the thing. And I think more consistent views on a different channel, and then more focus on, you know, a deliberate video for the other. I feel like that kind of connects me to you guys a little bit more, and also allows us to, you know, continue with the episodes, continue with the stuff, and hopefully grow MotionAuto. Because I think MotionAuto at the end of the day could be bigger than me. It doesn't have to be just me working on the cars. MotionAuto TV could be like Motor Trend, or like Hoonigan used to be, where, you know, you had characters and episodes and series and other stuff like that. And you know, I definitely think that it could be it. So I think maybe slowing down on trying to, you know, slowing down on MotionAuto a little bit, kind of pulling back to kind of give it a reset, but document on Trevor Jameson, you know, building a business, whether it's continuing with some more of the giveaway stuff, parting out cars, flipping trucks, you know, I feel like that's all interesting stuff. It's stuff that I want to do, and it's also something that we can do to generate revenue that isn't just based upon views, you know, because that's, in order for somebody to live completely and run a business off of YouTube, I don't think it's possible anymore. I mean, almost every automotive YouTube channel is doing some form of supplementation. It's giveaways, they have another business, they sell merch, they do merch drops. Like they have to do that in order to sustain, because automotive is so expensive. And yeah, I mean, obviously I'm, you know, if you guys go to the grocery store and it hurts, it freaking hurts me just as much, you know. Like when I fill up the truck and it costs, you know, $150 or $180 to fill up the truck, or, you know, you go out to eat. You used to be able to go to Texas Roadhouse, you know, for $40 and, you know, have a meal, a drink, whatever. And now you go to freaking Taco Bell or McDonald's and it costs you $40 or $50 to feed a family of 4, and it's ridiculous. And I mean, it's I think it's definitely affecting everybody. You know, YouTubers aren't immune. Some of them at the very, very top are, you know, all right, but for the, you know, the little guys out there like me, like I'm just trying to grind it out and keep the lights on. You know, I mean, it's tough. So again, I'm gonna figure it out. That's the whole point. And if you guys want to be a part of that journey, if you want to watch, you know, see what we do in more of the long form format, I would love to have you guys come over to the Trevor Jameson channel. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll be reading pretty much all the comments on this. I don't know if this is going to be my last video on MotionAuto for this year. This might be the last one on MotionAuto. I think we're going to start being really consistent with Trevor Jameson, and it's going to be genuinely me, what we're doing at the shop, a little bit of family stuff here and there, but yeah, if I'll go ahead and put the link in the description for that. I appreciate everybody for watching this video, and again, I'm really looking for feedback. I don't want to clutter this channel with, you know, hour-long vlogs. That's what Trevor Jameson is for. So if you guys like that, again, really appreciate the support over all the years. If anybody has got entered into any of the giveaways, purchase merch, just watching, sharing the videos, engaging with it, likes, comments, shares, you know, just to show the algorithm that you're still interested. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, you know, there's a lot of places you could spend your time right now on the internet, and you know, I appreciate those of you who choose to spend a little bit of your day with us. And yeah, I just want to keep doing it, and you know, I think this is another test, you know, another way. Let's see if we could make it all make sense, you know, because I don't think, you know, starting YouTube, that I thought that, you know, this is gonna be what I do, the same exact thing for 20 years, you know. I mean, we're already 13 years into it, technically. There has to be some sort of a shift, and I think my shift is going to be in the form of documenting, you know, the business side of things, just in general. So that's it. We'll probably see you guys tomorrow or the next day with an upload on Trevor Jameson, if that's what you guys choose. And if not, probably look out within by next year, we'll have another episode here on MotionAuto. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully everybody's staying safe and happy and healthy and having a good holiday. And see you guys on Trevor Jameson.